Hey, what's up guys? I've updated my 3DS camera, so as you can see it's a little bit brighter, and it's a little bit more smooth and not as fuzzy. So I found out how to turn it down is to turn the sharpness low so it looks smoother, and to turn the contrast really low, and to turn the brightness all the way up. Well, so it makes it like sort of fuzzy, but it's a lot smoother, it's a lot brighter, and just wondering what kind of video do you guys want to see? Because my best video was the Shia LaBeouf one. Has, I think, like 100 views now. And so that one was pretty good. The Ocarina video one where I opened the Ocarina and tested it got 10, which isn't that bad. The pun one got 6. Just a second, let me go look at my channel. I have my smart TV, and so Unfortunate Times got 6. So me making crappy puns got 6, which is around how much I usually get. Carlos got 2, which was a crappy song that I made. Ocarina video 1, the one that I took where I tested the Ocarina, that got 10, well 9. So I'm thinking that I should probably lean towards more opening type videos. Then Pokemon Silver Part 1 out of 2 got 5, so I take it you guys don't really like my gaming ones. Then Food Review 1 got 10, so I think that you might like the food review ones. Then the Shia LaBeouf one got 199, which is, I think, just because it has Shia LaBeouf in it. Then the Cry Not to Laugh Extremely Easy got 10 views. Then the Ninja Gaiden with Omega got 14 views. So I'm thinking that I usually get 5 to 10 views. So averaging out like 7 views per video. Except I'm not gonna count the Shia LaBeouf one, so the experimental ones where I don't have a set thing, where I just put on a camera and put on some weird clothes and then just go. Guys didn't like that one as much. It got 2 views. But then again, I didn't put that one on Facebook as well. So I find that if I put it on Facebook and send it to people, then it gets more views. So my best one is the Shia LaBeouf one, which is just really crappy editing. And it's basically just putting a song onto a video. I don't know how the hell that got 100 views. But looks like the crappy Omega Gaming Crew one which got 15 views. Sorry about that. Which was recorded with a camera and not with the same software as Pokemon Silver, because I played this one on the Wii and I was doing really good. Then Pokemon Silver, like Pokemon games, are sort of slow, except X, which I hated, by the way. I'll explain that some other time. So the Pokemon one is an hour long. It's definitely my longest video. And it got 5 views, but that's because Pokemon is slow, it's not as popular, and it's a long video. So I'm thinking that I should step away from Pokemon and go towards more platforming videos like Ninja Gaiden. But the thing is, my Wii is broken, so I could only play like 2 platformers. Wait, I could play Zelda Ocarina of Time, which is slow, Majora's Mask, which is slow and has crappy controls, same with Ocarina of Time on my Wii. Then I've got Super Mario Bros. 3, so, and that one I've just been playing all my life, so it's just like, I don't really want to play that one. Then there's Ninja Gaiden, which is a fast-paced, hard game, which I could see why you guys wanted that one, because it takes actual skill. Then Castlevania 2 is just, a lot of people don't like it, but I like it, but it is boring. So I'm thinking fast-paced games. So I'm thinking, what's some fast-paced games? There's Ninja Gaiden, there's Mario games, which aren't as much fighting, but more trying to get across. And if I fix my Wii, I'll definitely, actually not. Well, with Ninja Gaiden, it's more like a game that I just sort of had, but never even beat. Well, I've beaten like Super Mario Bros. 3, I've beaten a lot of Mario games. Well, I haven't beaten Super Mario Bros. Itself. I've gotten to the last level. I have beaten Super Mario Bros. 3 before. Almost beaten Super Mario Bros. 2 before it got stolen. I had it on the Game Boy Advanced. And so I like Mario games. I'm sort of good at those. But I don't want to do any handheld ones because that would just be awkward to record, because unless I got a capture card, because this camera is a DS. My 2DS doesn't work, so I'm thinking I should stick with trying to do virtual console fast-paced games, or on TV. But no 3D, but I'm guessing no 3D games, fast games, not slow games, fast and hard games. Like Zelda, yeah, I love, but Zelda is honestly really slow. Because, like, there's so many cutscenes, and they're long cutscenes, and it's got more story. Like, Ocarina of Time is my favorite game of all time, which is a common thing. That's just because I used to play it with my best friend Kirk in his basement all the time. We spent 3 years trying to beat it the first time. It was awesome. And with Ocarina of Time, I beat it in 4 days on my 3DS, because I already knew what to do. Majora's Mask, I haven't really beaten yet. I'm like 2 masks away from all the masks. I've already gotten all the boss fights. I've already been to the moon. Then I realized I still need to get 2 masks. So I'm gonna try and start doing more fast-paced games. I'm not sure how, but I'll try. I have some NES and SNES emulators, which could be useful, but they don't work that well. So games I could think about with fast and hard besides Ninja Gaiden is Super Mario World. It's not a hard game, but it's really fast for me. Like, you have to go fast. Obviously Sonic, but my Sonic game got stolen, and it was Sonic Heroes, and it was my favorite game of all time, and I was on the last level. And a lot of people liked my dog video that was on Facebook only. So, what do you guys think? I mean, seems like you guys liked exercise video, but me and Nate aren't really going to be making videos anymore, so there's not going to be any like that. Singing videos, which were just like as a joke, aren't going to happen anymore because I figured that'd be too hard to make, and we both know that, well, I know that I'm a bad singer, and we mainly did that as a joke. And the Pokemon one, that was like 45 minutes long, that got about 30 views. On Mom Loves Potato Bros, and Nachos got like 10, so so I'm thinking like comedy sketches and fast-paced games. With fight, like, because with 3D games they tend to have more cutscenes, which makes it seem longer. Like, Ninja Gaiden was one of the first games to have cutscenes, if not the first. But they're slow cutscenes, but they're fast cutscenes, and it's Ninja, and it's 8-bit, feels calm. Well, not calm, but more fast. The story comes from the cutscenes exclusively, and I guess I have the same problem with 3D games. I just like it more because it's more just straightforward in difficulty with the respawning enemies, so it's like the only way to get through is fighting. With Zelda, I love Zelda, but it's got a lot of puzzles. Something takes sort of slow. In Pokemon, there's a lot of walking. It's basically all walking and battling. Like, I'm probably not gonna do any other console games because the only other consoles I have that aren't Nintendo are Namco consoles, just like Pac-Man, I can't remember, Dig-It, I think it was. PlayStation 2, which has a lot of cutscenes in 3D. And there's my Sega Genesis 3, which I have 2 games for. Both I suck at. Toxic Crusaders is my brother's, and Street Fighter 2 Ultimate Champion Edition is mine. Got the Sega for $7, so I'm thinking that I'm gonna try and do like not Pokemon card opening, but product testing like I have before. Like the food one got $10, but it's sort of weird to eat on camera without something else to do besides just describing the food like I'm a food critic. But I honestly just think that I'm gonna try and do fast-paced games and product review and comedy sketches. And remind you, the comedy sketches actually are hard, because the computer that I used to use doesn't work anymore, and the computer that I switched to is breaking, so I could always use a laptop, but, well, I do use a laptop for my more recent videos, but it's breaking, and so I'm not gonna try to stay away from having to use Movie Maker for a while, but I will, because I just like making YouTube videos, because don't know why, it just gives me something to do. Except I don't want to just be like that one guy who does the same thing every day. I mean, I do make stuff. Like, I made some arrow for that bow and that bow. By the way, I have 2,000 as a poster. And, I make stuff. Made a sword over there. It's, well, it's a 2x4 with a handle and a point. But I think that I'm just going to try and make more funny videos and more fast videos, shorter videos. It's like this last minute has just been, the last 10-15 minutes have just been me talking. But yeah, I'm gonna make faster videos, more videos hopefully, make probably another Ninja Gaiden one, actually no, not Ninja Gaiden, maybe a Super Mario Bros. 3. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'll see you guys in Super Mario Bros. 3 video, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you, goodbye. Dr.